Hi there, welcome back. We're gonna dive into the Round 2 team list and news. The second round of action in the NRL promises to throw up some intriguing storylines. Veteran back rower Adam Elliott returns after missing round 1 and takes over on the bench from Brodie Jones, who is listed as 18th man. No other changes for Adam O'Brien after a solid first-up win over West Tigers. Dolphins team news: Jack Bostock will miss another week after suffering a knee injury in the trials. Junior Tupou keeps his spot on the wing. Cody Nikorima, the playmaker, will return in the halves in the place of Sean O'Sullivan. Kulikefu Funefuiaki and Connolly Lemulu are out, so Oren Keeley gets a start on an edge. Josh Kerr has kept his spot in the team. Warriors coach Andrew Webster sticks with the same 17 that went down to the Raiders in Vegas. Playmaker T. Murray Martin is listed among the reserves and Sam Healey is 18th man. Sea Eagles, just the one change to the side that demolished the Cowboys with Josh Aloirai coming in at prop for Sasiwa Taukei'aho. The makeup of the bench remains the same with Jake Simpkin, Corey Waddell, Ethan Bullimore and Triscora Tofofoa simply getting the nod. Clayton Forlalo is 18th man. Panthers star winger Brian To'o lines up for his first game of the season, so Paul Alamoti shifts to the centre and Luke Garner reverts to the bench. On the other wing, Kiwi Casey McLean has recovered from a head knock suffered in round 1 at Allegiant Stadium and will take his place. Garner's move to the bench pushes Luron Partey to the reserves. Roosters Victor Radley is serving concussion protocol and sidelined. Last week's debutant Selezi Foketi has been promoted to the starting side at lock and former Ilmakarezi Makatoa has been added to the bench. Dragons experienced prop Blake Lawrie returns from a hamstring injury and has been added to the bench in place of Ryan Couchman in the only change to Shane Flanagan's side. Rabbitohs Fletcher Myers comes in to replace the suspended Jack Whiten at centre while Bailey Bentley Hape makes his NRL debut on the wing in place of Tyrone Munro. Cowboys coach Todd Payten has made the big call to omit Jeremiah Nanai and replace him with Kai O'Donnell in the back row. After 3 years with Lee Leopards in Super League, O'Donnell is set for his first NRL game since 2020, the only change in Cowboys lineup. Sharks coach Craig Fitzgibbon has named an unchanged 17 from the one that performed strongly in Vegas against the Panthers before succumbing to them in a 28-22 loss. Raiders, in the absence of suspended forward Joe Tapini, coach Ricky Stewart pushes Josh Papali'i up to prop and Morgan Smithies starts at lock. Englishman Matty Nicholson is the new man on the bench. In the backline, winger Xavier Savage's one-game ban sees Albert Hopoate come into the side. Brisbane have stuck to the same 17 that trashed the Roosters in Sydney last week. Eels experienced back rower Sean Lane has overcome a knee injury and comes into the side in place of Kelma Tuilagi. Former Bulldog Jordan Samrani makes his NRL debut on the wing. Kiti on E Kautoga has been added to the bench at the expense of Charlie Geimer. A huge boost for Benji Marshall's West Tigers side with skipper Api Karoi-Sau back from suspension and fullback Jarim Bula and centre Stafford Toa also good to go. Bulldogs' Josh Curran has served his one-match ban incurred in round 3 of the pre-season challenge and comes in on the bench for Harry Hayes, who shifts to 18th man. Kurt Mann is again named to start at lock but may swap with Jamin Salmon as he did last week an hour before kickoff. Titans, coach Des Hasler's first team for 2025 features big-name recruit Reagan Campbell-Gillard in the front row with Mo Fotuaika and skipper Big Tino at lock. AJ Brimson and Jaden Campbell team up in the halves. David Fitter and Jameen Jolliffe will come off the bench. Thanks for watching and subscribe and join me on my many rugby league contents.